Good morning, dear children. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome you again to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Let's recall what all things we have discussed in the previous class. We have discussed about gravitational force and pressure. What is pressure? The force acting on a unit area of a surface is called pressure. Pressure is equal to force per unit area. So with the help of an examples and activity, we have learned what is gravitational force and pressure. So dear students, till now we were talking about solid objects which exerts pressure. So do liquids and gases also exert pressure? Let us find out with the help of some examples and activities.
Now let us learn how liquids exerts pressure on walls of container. You can take a bottle, maybe a plastic bottle. You just make a hole, attach another tube at this position and fix a balloon mouth of this tube. Now how will you attach the tube to this? You can do so by slightly heating one end of the glass tube and then quickly inserting it near the bottom of the bottle. Now fill this bottle with water. After some time, what happens, as you increase the amount of the water in this container, you can able to see that the pressure is exerted on the walls also keep on increasing, and because of that pressure this balloon start to get inflated. It happens due to pressure exerted by the liquid which is present inside this container.
Empty plastic bottle or a cylindrical container. You can take a used tin can or a used plastic bottle. Drill 4 holes all around near the bottom of the bottle. Make sure that the holes are at the same height from the bottom. Now fill the bottle with water. What do you observe? Do the different streams of water coming out of the holes fall at the same distance from the water? What does this indicate? This indicates that liquid exerts pressure on the wall of the container.
Now let us try to do very simple experiment to prove that even in case of gases that exerts pressure on the walls of container. Now think of this balloon. This balloon is already inflated with air. Now what you have to do here, take a sharp object, a needle, and try to just pierce it through the balloon. What will happen? The balloon will burst. So all the air will comes out. Why that air comes out? Because as soon as you made a tiny holes on the walls of a container, the container in this case was the balloon. The surface made of rubber and inside you had the gas. The gas was already exerting pressure on the walls. So as soon as you pierce it, air just comes out from that tiny holes, and that's how your balloon burst. This shows that gases also exerts pressure on the walls of their container. When we inflate a balloon, air comes inside the balloon because of pressure exerted by molecules of air on the balloon. Due to this, balloon inflates. We have to close its mouth because if we do not close its mouth, air escapes out. When air is filled into a bicycle tire by using a pump, the tire tube gets hard because of pressure exerted by molecule of air on tire tube of bicycle. If bicycle tire gets punctured, air escapes very fast. This shows that air has pressure.
So let us discuss about atmospheric pressure. You know that there is air all around us. This envelope of air is known as atmosphere.
Atmosphere is nothing but layers of air which surrounds the earth. That is called atmosphere. Now there are many layers of atmosphere like troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, exosphere. So these are different layers. If you look at height of this layer from the surface of the earth, you will see that it goes beyond a few hundred kilometers. We can try to understand the concept of atmospheric pressure in this way. If we imagine a unit area and a very long cylinder standing on it filled with air, then the force of gravity on the air in this cylinder is the atmospheric pressure. So the pressure exerted by this column over this unit area is defined as atmospheric pressure. So that is the pressure exerted by a long cylinder which is carrying air. And we assume that this cylinder is carrying air because inside the atmosphere also we have air. And why we are considering a long cylinder? Because atmosphere goes up to several hundred kilometers. So this long cylinder is like the atmosphere, and whatever pressure it exerts on unit area, that is defined as atmospheric pressure. So basically this pressure is exerted due to the weight of the air. Atmosphere exerts pressure on everything. That means it is also exerts pressure on us. But we do not feel the pressure because it is compensated by the pressure exerted by the gases within our bodies. Because even inside our bodies we have several gases and they are also exerting some pressure. So both of these get compensated, and that is why we do not feel the pressure, and that is being exerted on us by the atmosphere. So we can say that atmospheric pressure is the force of gravity on air in a column of unit area.
How big or small atmospheric pressure is? For that, let's perform an activity. Take a good quality of rubber sucker. Press it on a smooth surface. Does it stick? Yes, it is. Now try to pull it. Can you able to do? Yes, you can do it, but you have to apply more force. When you press the sucker on the surface, the air between rubber sucker and surface escapes out. When you press it on the smooth surface, atmospheric pressure exerts on it. And when you try to pull it off, you have to apply a large force to overcome the atmospheric pressure. In fact, if there was no air between the surface and rubber sucker, it would be impossible for any human being to pull it off. Now, you might have got an idea how big is atmospheric pressure. So, dear students, today we have discussed about atmospheric pressure. Liquids and gases also exerts pressure. Here our chapter is over. In the next class, we will be discussing about text exercise. So, dear students, I have attached the URL video and notes to the classroom. As you know, there will be a test paper related to this topic. So, all of you attend the test paper and post it. See you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.